What's up, friends? Welcome into Movement Parallels Life. I'm Kellen Mylad. So happy to be back with you after a crazy summer. I've been hard at work on an exciting new project. I'm going to tell you more about that down below in the description, but I want you to know that I haven't forgot about you here on YouTube. Today, I've got a strength stretching session for us to help you improve your mobility. Let's get into it. We're starting off in the side sit. You might also know it as the 90-90 position. If you find that your hips are really tight or it's uncomfortable to sit on the ground like this, then I want you to grab a block, a towel, or a pillow and prop up your front hip. The action that we're focusing on here is hinging forward at the hips into a forward reach. This is going to give you a deep stretch through your glutes. And really the key here to targeting that glute stretch is keeping your shoulders back and maintaining your long spine. Now ideally, you'll keep your front leg at about a 90-degree angle, but I want you to play around a little bit here. Listen to your body and find the position that gives you the stretch that feels best for you today. All right, now set up your side sit on the opposite side and continue on with these forward reaches. Set up a strong position, really get rooted into the ground. Then as you hinge forward, flex your front foot and actively press your front leg down into the ground to create stability. Supporting the stretch with active strength is going to be our focus for all the movements in today's session. It's going to be key for keeping you safe and helping you build your mobility. So as you continue on, maintain that active strength. Keep your upper back and core braced, hinge forward from the hips, and elongate into each reach. All right, let's move on in the practice. Next up, we're going to alternate between a crawl lunge and a shoulder stretch. Start off in a standard crawl position, sit your hips back, then shift your weight forward and step forward into the crawl lunge. If it works for you, actively pry the front hip open. I like to use my same side hand to gently push on my knee and thigh to open the hip further. Hold for a few seconds, then step back and sit your hips back. Keep your arms elongated and your chest pressing down towards the ground. As an option, you can start to extend your legs and elevate your hips. Continue working this side for about 20 more seconds. Now switch to the other side and continue working this crawl lunge shoulder stretch combination. Once again, use active strength to support the stretch in each lunge, but also give your body as much support as it needs. Elevate your hands on blocks or a chair if available. And with each cycle, continue exploring the positions. Listen to your body, make the little adjustments, and tailor the stretch to take you right to the edge of your comfort zone. Work within your current level of mobility. Your end range of motion should still feel strong and stable. Hang out there for a few moments, take a few deep breaths, and then back out and repeat. Next up, we'll flow between a split stance forward hinge and a deep split squat, 1 minute each side. Once again, blocks or a chair can be helpful props to give your body extra support in these positions. The active strength component here means keeping your shoulders back, core braced, and legs engaged. With your deep split squat, elongate your back leg and actively press your feet down into the ground. Keep your torso upright. Extend your front leg to transition into your split hinge. Keep your shoulders back, core strong, and front thigh engaged. Alternate between these two positions, holding the end range for several moments with deep relaxed breathing. Continue on for 20 more seconds. Now switch sides on your split hinge, deep split squat combination. Feel things out here. Coordinate your movements with your breathing, gradually expand your range of motion, and add more strength to support the deeper stretch. Gradually make your way out of your split stance, rotate your body 90 degrees, and we'll transition to a standing straddle stretch. Start by opening up into a wide stance where you can feel the stretch, but you still feel comfortable. Express strength here by actively reaching your legs out away from your body and actively pressing the soles of your feet down into the ground. Rotate your pelvis forward and keep your spine long-ish as you hinge forward at the hips. And one last reminder here, if you're using props, that's awesome. Just don't collapse onto the support. Use them to assist your strength. Set up the position that gives you a stretch, then challenge your body to express strength and stability as you create movement within that position. In this case, continue hinging forward into your end range of motion and then rising back up to standing. And finally, we'll finish today's short practice with a wide stance squat. Set up a wide squat stance and then stack your upper body on top of your level pelvis. Actively pull down through the creases of your hips to challenge the range of motion. If you're using props, keep them centered and set out slightly ahead of your body. You can start making your way out of your wide stance squats, and with that, our practice today is complete. Good work. I hope this one has got you feeling loose and limber. Thank you so much for coming out to move with me. Make sure that you check out the links below and come back again soon for more of this movement goodness, and I'll see you in the next video.